On the morning of August 15th, 1975, 8-year-old Gretchen Harrington was walking from her home in Marple Township, Pennsylvania, to a Bible camp at Trinity Church Chapel. Usually, Harrington would be accompanied by her sisters, but due to a recent birth in the family, she was walking home this particular morning, all alone. David Zanstra, Reverend at Harrington's church and the father of one of her best friends, saw Harrington walking alone and offered to give her a ride. Sadly, Harrington never made it to the church Bible camp. Zanstra drove Harrington to a wooded area and asked her to undress, but when she refused, he beat her to death and dumped her remains in Ridley Creek State Park. Zanstra then drove back to the church and tried to act like nothing happened. In fact, when Harrington's father called regarding her whereabouts, Zanstra was the one who called the police to report the disappearance and later even helped search for her. Zanstra was interviewed in regards to Harrington's disappearance, but claimed that he never saw her. He was not investigated any further. Harrington's body was found on October 14, 1975, and Zanstra presided over the funeral. Unfortunately, even with Harrington's killer in plain sight, the case went cold for decades. However, on January 2, 2023, investigators interviewed one of Harrington's former classmates, who was also best friends with Zanstra's daughter. During the interview, the woman stated that during 2 sleepovers at Zanstra's house, she had been groped by Zanstra. The woman also provided authorities with her diary from 1975 in which she documented Mr. Z being Harrington's kidnapper. Pennsylvania State Police later traveled to Marietta, Georgia, where the 83-year-old Zanstra now resided, in order to interview him. It was during this time that he finally confessed, 48 years later. July 14, 2023, Zanstra was arrested and charged with criminal homicide, first, second, and third-degree murder, kidnapping of a minor, and possession of an instrument of crime.